So in this life, we're living on contracts. We all have contracts. The contracts that we must achieve. Maybe your contract is for you to be a more efficient leader who's able to handle the conflicts better in the position that you're in, regardless of the circumstances. Maybe you want to be a better entrepreneur, a better business person, successful, constantly growing kind of a business person. Maybe you want to change more lives. Maybe you are having this contract of you getting that promotion to ramp up the work ladder. Maybe your contract is for you to just get out of that sick bed of yours and continue with your life. So we all have these contracts, but now there's some news that are interesting that I want to share with you today. And they are factual news. In that contract, there is another contract that is opposing the contract that you have. Scientifically, we could call it a frictional force, the force that is opposite the direction, your direction of movement, just trying to slow you down, trying to delay you. There's always that contract that is against you. Unless you're lying to yourself, keep that in your head. There could be anything. It could be anything. It could be even someone. And more interestingly, like what I've learned, the opposing force or the frictional force against your contract could be someone who is closer to you than saliva is to the tongue. Someone of their own heart, someone you trust with your everything. That could be opposing force. For some reason, those things, they just happen. It is a fact. And perhaps that's what I'm going through currently. I've realized that there are some contracts that are against my contract. And there is a way to deal with them. And sometimes there are something like this. You must understand this as a fact, that no matter how great you are, no matter who you are, ladies and gentlemen, there is a power that is greater than you. The same power that's helping you breathe today is the power that is greater than you. The fact that you've grown so much, you're so mature, you're this successful, you're not where you are, you're better than where you are yesterday. It is because of that higher power, and we must be cognizant of that power. And that is the power that can help you work against the contracts that are against you, for you to keep moving forward and accomplish your dreams and your goals. And as for me, it is impossible for us to speak about self-discovery and disregard spirituality. So I am going to be a little bit spiritual with you today. I'm doing Mathenjwa personally. Some of us, we call it the higher power, the power of the universe, the infinite power, the infinite wisdom. I call it, personally speaking, Mathenjwa. I call it my God, the God of my accident and beyond, the God who was able to raise my siblings and I while we're literally living under physically an abusive environment. The very same God who provided us with education that we don't even know where it came from. The God who carried me through my accident when my dreams were shattered. The very same God that I used when the doctors officially announced that I'm not going to make it, I'm not going to be able to see again. But what I said was, that is not what my God told me when I was burning in that pool of acid. The same God that has been carrying me through until today, providing me interchangeably with different mentors and coaches in life, providing me with everything that I need at this point in time. That's the God that I decide to summon when this force is greater than I am, when this frictional force is greater than I am. So what I want to say to you today, ladies and gentlemen, is that maybe you've been trying so hard and too hard, like I've been doing, to work through things, to make this contract come through, to make this contract, to accomplish my goals from my contract. I've done everything I could, used all the networks, did everything, but still, things seems to be disappearing in thin air as soon as it starts to materialize. And I believe that the same God, the same power that did all these things that I've mentioned to you before, it is the same power that can help me go through this, because I'm realizing that there's so many journeys that you cannot go through on your own and alone. So be cognizant of your power, be cognizant of your spirituality, be cognizant of your God, and make things happen, because you're never alone. Spiritually, someone is there for you. to provide you with, like myself, like my current mentor. I believe that the divine wisdom, it is my God who actually placed that mentor, to my disposal at this point. And I must be grateful of that. And you too, my friend, just spend more time with your God, and then you'll see the difference. And in everything you do it to the top of the food chain, you do it to rule it, and never surrender. I'm out.